And welcome back. We're going to head on up to Jackson now and in the Jackson Ski Touring Foundation, where we have the executive director, Ellen Chandler, who's inside and warm. But you know, you on your trail report this morning, you just sort of captured the essence of this weekend, this holiday weekend, and that is stay warm and keep moving.
That's the best way. It really is. And I have to confess, I did have grand plans if I would go outside with my iPad today. And I thought, you know what? I think for this part, the whole discretion and valor thing might make more sense. But I definitely am skiing today.
Excellent, excellent. So Jackson Ski Touring, here we are sort of in the middle of January, and there are some people who still haven't been skiing yet. They need to get off the couch and into the woods.
Yeah, it's sort of like when you find yourself in the middle of July and you haven't made it to the beach yet. You know, you just have to, you got to seize the moment, enjoy the seasons, and get out on the trails. It's we've had some great skiing. I mean, and we still do. It's I skied up at Boggy Brook yesterday, and it was corduroy. I was, you know, by my standards, I was flying on the my skate skis. And then the skiers who went up to the South Hall Trail, they actually we're still small machine grooming up on the Hall Trail. They thought it was piston bully grooming. The snow was that good.
Nice. So basically, you know, kind of cover up, be smart, take hot cocoa breaks, that sort of thing. But also we're looking at a weather maker coming our way that cross-country ski areas must be delightful if we're going to get what they're saying we are.
I know, even if we get half what they're saying we are, I mean, we'd be very, very happy. We came through Christmas week with about 4 to 6 inches of snow on the ground, and it was plenty. Would love more. I mean, if we get what they're saying, it will be even more exciting. But we were up to about 60 kilometers during Christmas week. We're at about 40 right now. You know, 4, 8, 12 inches of snow. We could be, well, you know, heading towards 100.
Nice. That would be great. Care to talk a little bit about some of the? Let's start with some of the beginner lessons that you have, whether it be private, whether it be group, and how people can go ahead and sign up for that.
Certainly, we offer lessons every day. We always have a ski instructor. If we're open, we have a ski instructor on who's assigned for the day, and we book lessons in advance whenever possible. But if we have an open lesson time and you're here, we're happy to let you start skiing on the spot. The lessons are essentially private right now. I mean, so one person books the lesson. However, that person can bring in other people. So you can bring in family, friends, so you know everyone who's in your lesson group.
And also, you know, a lot of people talk about, you know, getting people to start cross-country skiing. But what about people who are sort of, you know, frozen at the intermediate level and want to sort of, you know, kick it up a notch a little bit? How do you convince those people to take a lesson so they can get better?
Well, first we try to let them know lessons are fun. I mean, it's having, you know, it's all about you. It's the instructor is focusing on you. So it's sort of, it's a very nice way to treat yourself, to have someone who's focusing on how to take your skiing, something you already know and you already like, but how you can make it better. And the other thing, I think the real incentive is that there's so many beautiful trails that are just over a little knoll of terrain. And if you can go over that little tiny hill, you can climb it with ease and go down it with confidence. And for many people who have already skied for a little bit, one lesson is all it takes to you know, jump that barrier, and then you can ski for miles.
Nice. And also, you know, people enjoy snowshoeing. You can do that also in Jackson.
Indeed, you can. I skied in the morning and I snowshoed in the afternoon yesterday, and it's just, you know, you can get closer to things on your snowshoes because you don't want to ski up to the edge of a little overhang on your skis, but you can get close to a river on your snowshoes, and yeah, it's just fun. And you also feel kind of like, I feel like a monster. You know, I can stomp on things, and walk wherever I want, climb up things with the little grippers, and so it's like a little. When I'm on my snowshoes, I feel like a little kid.
No, it's true. It is a lot of fun. And then especially like if you come across, you know, like a tree or something, you know, getting over it becomes more interesting. Just are you seeing some sort of crossovers with snowboarders and downhill skiers as well this year?
Yes, and one of the interesting things, I mean, I take you know, some of the phone calls, and people are calling to book lessons, as you were saying, and there are a number of people who are have purchased some partial metal edge cross-country skis, which is a sort of a subset that we don't have in our rental fleet, but they've purchased them on their own because they want to go off the trails, but they want to work on some of their hill techniques. And so I think those people particularly are coming over from a strictly downhill perspective, and they bought some new equipment and they really want to learn how to use it, and it's exciting to see.
Nice. And any special programs you have coming up or events that you'd like to tell people about?
Yes, we have this coming weekend on the 22nd. We have the White Mountain Classic, which is a race we've held for many years, and it's approximately 20 kilometers. And there's also a 14-kilometer option. And we invite they're part of a series that's part of the New England Nordic Ski Association's popular racing series. And there will be people who are just gung-ho racers, and there will be people who just want to have the little bit added incentive to ski with, with intention for that distance, and really they'll get a time, but they're not obsessed about their time. So it's kind of a fun mix of opportunities. And everyone who enters gets a $10 gift certificate to the J-Town Deli. So that's kind of a nice little reward for yourself.
Absolutely. And of course, with the Winter Olympics scheduled to take place in February, you never know on the trails of Jackson that you might be witnessing someone who might be a future Olympian, or of course around here you could just throw ski wax and hit an Olympian.
Indeed you can. And it's nice to see this is a sport where people stay with it. They don't just get their Olympic jacket and their medal or something and then hang it up. I mean, this cross-country skiing is a lifetime sport. We have people here. We have a group of little 4-year-olds who come over and take lessons together on every weekend after, on either Saturday or Sunday afternoon, and we have people skiing into their 90s. So it's a sport you really can enjoy your whole life.
Absolutely. Well, Ellen Chandler, Jackson Ski Touring, thank you very much for taking time to chat with us today. And again, we thank you, and keep moving. Stay warm.
Happy trails.
All right. Be well. Okay, there you go. Ellen Chandler, Executive Director, Jackson Ski Touring. Well, we are going to take a short break, and when we come back, we are going to take a look at the weather and alpine ski conditions.